starting right now with making a raspberry puree. So I'll have my puree. It's nice and creamy, and I poured some water and gelatin, really sticky. So now I continue with the sugar. I put some sugar in the puree and I continue just for a little bit until sugar dissolves, and that's it. Now the sugar is dissolved, my puree is nice and hot, and I add my gelatin to the hot puree. I dissolve my gelatin. It will happen really quickly, and then we'll have to wait till puree is cooling down. Alright, at the same time, while our puree is cooling down, I'm gonna make a caramel with fruits and nuts for different cake, because my cake is going to be 2 layers, 2 different cakes, one stuck on each other. So right now I am making dry caramel, which means I just caramelizing my sugar and waiting till it becomes liquidy and nice amber color. Caramel is done. Now very careful with put piece of butter in it. Careful because it's going to not behave. Put some butter in it, and now we put our nuts. You can use, it's all nice. And now I put a little bit of lemon water or orange juice, what you have you can use. And now pears. Smells amazing now. Just mix it together, and there you go. There are our caramelized pear and nuts. Now our caramelized pear and nuts are done. Now I have to put my gelatin, which again I put some water in before I started making caramel. Alright, so our raspberry puree or any berry puree is all nice and cooled down, and I whipped some cream just to the soft peaks. For the mousse, that's it, you don't need more. So the fun part, we are going to mix our puree with gelatin with chilled whipped cream. So first I put a little bit in the puree and incorporate everything nicely. I don't know if you can see it in camera. And then little bit back into cream and mix it like an folding action. So I washed and I dried some raspberries, really good raspberries. Strawberries I cut in half, and some blueberries, so everything goes into our mousse. Alright, so I put some berries, all of the berries actually, into our mousse, folded really gentle. And now I got my dacquoise. So I put first layer of dacquoise. It's nice and it has berry inside as well. And I covered the bottom of my ring with the plastic wrap. And I also, what I'm gonna use to cover the sides of the ring too, with some acetate. So I put some acetate on the sides of the ring, and I put half of the mousse, approximately, I don't weigh, in the on top of our dacquoise. I have to level it, It's full of berries and it's beautiful. And I put second layer of dacquoise on top of our mousse. And the rest of the mousse goes on top of the second layer. And that's it. And that goes to freezer till tomorrow. Well, hello, I'm back. And we'll continue today to make our beautiful cakes, mousse cakes. Well, this mousse is pretty much straightforward. We have to heat the milk. I have now in this pot. And then we dissolve chocolate in this milk, and then we add gelatin, which is now getting bigger with the water. So let's start heating the milk. So while this milk preheating for the white chocolate mousse, I have another milk for the second mousse. A little bit different. It's more like a mousse based on a creme patisserie or custard. But there is a little detail we are adding to this second mousse. This is called the tonka bean. Alright, so I added chocolate into this warm. It doesn't have to be, it's actually better if it's not boiling, it's just warm milk. And chocolate is slowly, it's like very liquidy ganache we are making right now. Chocolate slowly dissolving into the milk. And I have here milk with tonka bean. And now I'm gonna whip my egg yolks with the sugar. And then we're gonna make a creme patisserie. So I'm adding sugar slowly. So my milk with chocolate is all mixed. And now I'm adding gelatin into there. And after that we have to just wait when all this mixture is cooled down, and we can continue making mousse after that. This, all my yolks are nicely whipped with sugar, and now slowly. Alright, so I got my milk through the sieve, so I don't have any tonka beans in there. And then slowly, it's called tempering, slowly I'm adding hot milk into the yolks. We don't want to have an omelette at the end, so really slowly, little by little. So that's done, and we're returning our milk and egg yolk mixture and sugar back into the pot. And now we cook it a little bit. Alright, so we're making our creme patisserie on a medium heat, constantly whipping. And how we check? We are going to use our spatula, and we'll see if it's not getting together. Basically, it's ready. Right, so I added some cream. I got busy with other task and I overweighted it a little bit. First, what I do, I add a little bit of mousse, like half of it, and I'll put it in a freezer. So when I put insert in there, it's not gonna dive right to the bottom, it has to stay on top of the mousse. I got my mousse out of the freezer. It's just a little bit, it's not liquidy, so it's fine. And I did a little bit contraption here, so hopefully it's not as annoying. And now I'm gonna put our caramelized pear and nuts right in there. not as perfect as I hoped for, but it's good. It's good. So, and I cover it with the rest of our mousse. And that's it. Alright, so unfortunately I couldn't recover my mousse, so I had to make it from the scratch one more time. Hopefully this time it works. And now little by little I'll add my chocolate mixture, chocolate and gelatin mixture and whipped cream and see how it works. Should work nicely. So now I'm mixing it really nicely, and because our my whipped cream was chilled, gelatin is working. Yes, basically this is consistency I was looking for. Now I'm filling my bag because I want to make a few hearts and then I'll put them on top of the cake. So, and it's easier to do it with the bag. So now I'm going to get the insert with the beautiful berry cake that we made yesterday. Alright, there it is. I already took off the acetate and plastic wrap and everything. So I put it right in the middle of my mold, and again I'm using the bag to make sure that all mousse gets in there evenly. And now I can cover it. Alright, I need to get my spatula, probably. Alright, so that's the last day, and that's the fun part, the art part of making our cakes. This is glaze. To heat it up, make it more liquidy. It should be like honey consistency, and then I'm going to decorate cakes. Is done. That's, like I said, that's my very first video, and we'll see how it goes, and I might like it. In my next video will be with the recipe. This one is just an experiment, and I'm not gonna put any recipe in the comments, and see if someone will come and like it and the thumbs up, and see how it goes. See you later.